Welcome back to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. The fall bite is on. Everybody's catching big fish in rivers and in lakes and ponds, the crappies. You know, in the summer, though, I like fishing with poppers. So I did give Tom Lienhard a call and say, hey, would you tie us up some colorful poppers? And he said yes.
So we're going to tie double barrel bass popper.
Is it easy?
It's a pretty simple pattern, yes.
Okay. And how do you start? So you got a hook, and how do you start?
I'm going to take my scissors and my bobbin here. I'm going to put 140 denier thread on the hook.
Hook's got a little bump in it.
It has a little bump here. That's so the popper head doesn't twist on us when we're fishing. When I come back here, this is a flat thread. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spin this. The thread lays flat. I'm going to spin it to cord it up.
I see it.
I'm going to go up to the front. I'm going to throw in a little half hitch here. So these popper heads come in a pack.
All right.
It's a little foam popper head. The only thing, you can't get them on there without putting a hole in.
All right.
So to make my life easier, I just heat this up. You don't got to get it cherry red. Just heat it up a little bit. And what I do is I take this and I just push it right through the back.
I see.
And we try to come out about a third of the way up from the bottom. Just kind of get that out, almost like ream it out. The next thing I do is I take this Loctite, any kind of crazy glue will work. I take this, now here's where that screw with our thread kind of works. So then what I do is I push this over and then I just screw this up. And it the glue kind of seems to go around the, so then what you want to do is you want to make sure you stick your eye out there a little bit. And then right here, I just kind of hold down on this a little bit. I have these little makeup brushes that you can buy anywhere pretty much. And I just clean that excess glue and
boom. That's
it. That's your popper head. I always make sure I look that it's sitting right on the hook.
Well, you're a perfectionist, so.
Yeah.
Tom then puts the eyes on using glue to hold them in place. He then decorates the popper head using a black Sharpie. It seems to be coming to life.
The next step, we're going to take this glue, put this on. This is going to be 50 denier gel spun thread. I'm going to wind this on. I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to cut it off. This is calf tail. I'm going to take this out. This is olive. I'm going to cut a little piece here.
Tom then thins it out and straightens it up and then begins to tie it on.
And then put this on here. I'm going to tie this down. And that's about what I want here.
I see it.
Now, what I want to do is I take one, you can take as many rubber legs as you want as a tail. I'm going to take just one, just fold that over, and you can put two, whatever you want to call them, little legs off the back, or these rubber legs, you can get these at any fly shop, Amazon, wherever. I'm going to cut this off.
There you go. Look at that.
That's just
cool.
A little trick.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of saves you if you don't, But, and then the next thing we do is I use a dry fly cape. And the bigger feathers that are underneath that a lot of fly fishermen don't use, fly tires, I use for my popper bodies.
And it's time to tie in the hackle to create the body.
And you'll see I kind of fold this stem back. I fold the stem back, and then I'm going to just wind up here. I'm going to line through. And I'm going to keep my thread back here, and I'll show you why in a minute. I make 2 wraps up front here, and I kind of spiral this hackle back, and then I'm going to kind of wind back through it, which typically you wouldn't do if you were tying a dry fly. But I want to get the most hackle on here as I can. Now I'm going to take my thread, I'm going to wind up through all this, and the reason being is I just want this fly to be durable. I'm hoping to catch a bunch of bass with it, or bluegill. I'm going to tie this off. So then we're going to do, I just do a second whip finish on this. And then I'm going to cut my thread off. Now one more thing, we could fish this right as is.
Right.
If these legs are a little too long, you can cut them off. But one more thing I do to this is I take 3 rubber legs. You can take 4 if you like, but 3 is what I do. Your bodkin that you use to put the eyes in the hole in, I heat it up again. Heat it up for, I don't know, 7-8 seconds. And then right here on the side, I push this through right on top. And you can kind of feel you're on top of the hook.
Yeah.
The next thing I do is I take my bobbin threader.
Got ya.
I push that through. I take these 3 legs, or in this case, I had 4 there. I'll take these 3 legs, I put them through, and then I just pull these right through. It's a little trick.
Ha!
And I'm gonna just put a little bit of glue. Here's another little trick. Because there's no way to, I put a little glue on the other side, and then I pull that through. And we're gonna come in, we're just gonna trim these. I save them because you can use them for your next fly. And I just, whatever you like, casting wise, I would say.
That's so cool, Tom.
And that's our, whatever you want to call it, our little frog, little popper.
Awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Tom. And of course, we'll get out and fish with those maybe next spring, next summer. But we've got a box of them to give away a little later on in the program. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.